Welcome to the 14th episode of Walk the Stock. I'm Rupak and I represent iFinStrats. Now, as we all know, in the past 1 week or so, the markets have been constantly going down and they've been very volatile. And so to say, today the VIX was trading at about 20.6. In fact, it went right up to 21, which means that the fear factor in the market is kind of bit on the increase. Of course, good news for options writers is that the um 2021 VIX means premiums what they are ready for what they are getting to short are good. But however, from the equity point of view, with the rising VIX, the fear factor going up, we have a little bit of a volatility which is killing most of the guys in intraday basis. Now, all our stocks for the past 13-14 days, what we've been doing, what we've been analyzing rather, they've gone up. Some have hit the targets, some are yet to hit the targets. Um, but but our job is to continue analyzing stocks. So if you would have noticed, I pick up all the high momentum stocks which are touching or crossing all-time high, and they've been crossing the all-time high for a little longer duration, in the sense that the past resistance which it got was probably few years back, and then it has broken that resistance to give us a new all-time high. And those are the stocks which really capture some kind of momentum even in these volatile markets. Having said that, the stock which I have picked today is from pharma sector. Now, why pharma sector? The only reason I see is that pharma and auto, these two sectors are doing well for the last, I would say, multiple weeks. And even in today's volatile market, pharma sector has done probably the best. So, pointing to that, I think I should be picking up some stock from the pharma sector, and that's how I picked up Aurobindo Pharma today. So let's go ahead and analyze Aurobindo Pharma. Now, before I go ahead and analyze the charts of Aurobindo Pharma, I'd like you to know that Auro Pharma has been trading at about 1177 rupees as of close of today, which is about 4.5% jump in just one day. It is gaining some strong momentum. It's a large cap company, about 69,000 crores is the market capitalization, and fairly a low beta stock with beta of 0.57. So without wasting any time, let's deep dive into Auro Pharma charts. Okay guys, let's deep dive into Auro Pharma chart now. So we are here on the monthly chart of Auro Pharma. You would see that there is a resistance zone which was created somewhere in 2021. Let's be precise here. We had the Auro Pharma resisting around May 2021 at a price of about 1063, where it made a high, an all-time high, let's say that. And then it is all set to really break open that resistance zone of 2021 May, which is good news for the stock. And now the stock is all set to create this kind of a price action, as I always keep telling in my last videos. And it's at a very good point where we can go ahead and look at creating a position in this stock. So, as I said, the stock is gaining some bit of momentum because it has broken its all-time high. Let's open up the 55 weighted moving average. So it is traversing above that, of course, and obviously it has taken a beautiful support from 200 EMA, now, which is a very good news. Let's drop this chart down into weekly and see what's happening in weekly. So as you see in the weekly analysis, the chart is traversing and making this kind of a price action above the old time resistance. So basically you clearly see a change in polarity here. This line, which was the zone, which was a resistance zone, has now in the past few weeks become the support zone. So we call this basically a change in polarity. Let's look at the daily chart. Let's break it down to the daily chart and see where we stand and what's happening on the daily charts. So yes, the stock is basically in the last, let's say, 4 months or 5 months from January, it is resisting at a certain point, which is roughly about 1177. So today it has just gone above 1177. It's near term resistance of January, but it has closed within the resistance zone. So basically, if we have to make any kind of position in this stock, which is very likely now, if it shows some bit of price action above this near term resistance zone, I think we should be ready to make a position in this stock at that point of time. Now, I'm not going to be divulging the information exactly as to at what point we should enter into the stock and what should be the target. I want you guys to do your analysis and take a position after talking to your financial advisor. As I've been saying, I'm not SEBI registered. Please make your own analysis before taking in any kind of position in this stock. But all in all, Auro Pharma looks to be pretty decent in terms of its price action, what it has been creating. As also I can see, it is making higher lows all the time, and it is all set to create kind of a triangle pattern with some bit of volatility contraction happening, and the stock is ready to give a good breakout. Now, looking at the stock from the point of view of few more indicators like the momentum and all, let's open up the momentum indicator. Another good news, RSI is already gone above 60. The stock's directional index is positive with respect to the ADX indicator. The stock, from the point of view of relative strength, is traversing above the broader index. I think in this case, I have picked up a Nifty 500 broader index now. Yes, CNX 500 broader index I picked up, which is good. And now let's look at the volume, what's happening in the volume. So if you look at the volume, just a second, if you look at the volume, um, the on balance volume is again positioned above the 50-day moving average, which is the orange line. Another good thing to look at. And I think with the price rising, the on balance volume showing a good positive up move. I guess let's try to open this a little bit more. Yeah, and the on balance volume giving a good up move. I think this stock is very well poised for a good position to be made here. Now, as I said, please work your own analysis. Look at what target you want to play for, if at all you want to take a position in this stock after your own analysis. My analysis is just for educational purposes, and I in no way am giving any kind of uh, tip to enter into this script. Please take your own call if at all you want to take a call on Aurobindo Pharma. This is all I had. If you like my analysis, if you like the way we are picking up stocks which are creating some kind of momentum in the market in this challenging environment, please do subscribe and like our channel. Please put your comments as to what more you would want to see from us. You want any other educational videos, anything what comes up to you in your mind, please let us know, and I'll make sure that we do a video of that or we start a series on that. With this, I leave you today, and we'll be back tomorrow with a new stock. For today, thank you very much. You all have a very nice evening. Bye bye.